Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2009 Nissan Altima Hybrid for you today. This gorgeous hybrid sedan only has 117,000 original miles, which is very low considering this vehicle is 15 years old. Way under the industry average, 15,000 miles a year, and way under the industry average for any hybrid. People typically buy these vehicles to run them around the clock, and you would expect them to have 250,000 miles at least by now, but this one's very softly used and low mileage. Presents very nicely. A couple minor cosmetic blemishes, as you would call it. A couple of dings and scratches on the bumper right over there. The paint on most of the car is actually in pretty good shape. The roof actually has a little bit of sunburn on it. Passenger side looks real good. All electronics on the interior working properly. Ice cold air conditioning, heater, stereo, power windows, power door locks, all in proper working order. Headlights are crystal clear, indicating that the vehicle has not had a ton of sun exposure. Moderate amount of sun exposure. Pretty neutral color. It looks kind of like a silver with like just a tint of green or gold almost into the paint. It's kind of a unique color. As I was mentioning earlier, a little bit of sun damage on the roof. It actually looks pretty good, and it's really hard to notice with this color. It's not super obvious. A little bit of sun damage there. Interior of the vehicle is really clean, non-smoker vehicle. Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, power driver seat. 3 cup holders over here, and a smart key technology which allows you to just do a push button start and stop. Also allows you to be able to access the vehicle by locking and unlocking just by hitting this tab over here, as long as the key is in your pocket, in your purse, anywhere on your person. Leather wrap steering wheel with multimedia controls and also cruise control. Door panels here have enough space for a couple of bottles. Interior is real clean. You also have a tilt up and slide back moonroof. And I use my other hand so that I'm not obstructing the view of the camera. Love the tilt up function because it allows you to be able to ventilate the interior of the vehicle. You also have this sunroof guard over here to minimize turbulence and wind noise. One touch open and close. Dual zone climate control, so everybody could have their own setting. Stereo works properly. We have 117,162 miles. That yellow triangle will go away as soon as you close your door. It's diverting your attention to the warning sign saying that warning, door open. Fuel release right over here. Speaking of fuel, this vehicle runs on just regular unleaded. Trunk release. 87 octane unleaded, none of the expensive stuff. Interior of the vehicle is really clean, quite tidy over here. No cigarette smoke odor, no rips, no cracks. You have a ski pole pass-through over here, tinted windows. You have dual front airbags, dual side airbags, and side curtain airbags for the front and rear, keeping everybody safe and secure. Some additional storage space on the back sides of the front seats. Finally, taking a look inside your trunk here. I would say it's a moderately roomy trunk. Hybrid models actually have their battery stored right back over here in between the back seat and the trunk. You have your tools over here and a compact spare. Most cars nowadays are doing away with the spare tires altogether. Nice to see cars that still have a spare tire. Passenger side equally as impressive. Side airbags over here and side curtain airbags right on the A, B, and C pillars. Child safety locks are standard equipment. You also have the smart key access to be able to lock and unlock on both sides of the car, passenger and driver. Nissan Altima polished aluminum door sill. Manual seats on the passenger side, and probably the longest and deepest glove box of any car I've ever seen. It just goes on for days. You also have your owner's manual, books, and a very roomy center console as well. 3.5mm auxiliary, be able to plug in for your phone, for your multimedia. Headliner in great shape, no drooping, no sagging, no rips, no cracks, no smoke odor, no problem. Front of the vehicle is really nice. It doesn't look like it's been hammered away with tons of awkward rock chips. There's minimal signs of wear and tear in use. I apologize for my phone. It constantly rings every few minutes. Probably won't be the last time it rings during this video. We'll save a couple phone calls for the test drive video as well. Let's go ahead and pop the hood and take a look and see what brings this beauty to life. First and foremost, I can tell you that this hood is held up with a good old conventional hood rod right over here, which is great because you don't have to worry about the hood struts wearing out and needing replacement. Nothing wrong with a good old standard little pole here that holds the hood open. This is how we've done it for years and years, and it works. Here you have a 4-cylinder engine. You have your engine beauty cover right on top over here. This is what we call a beauty cover in the industry. It just covers up your components and just gives it a more flush look. You have your Allen wrench 3 bolts over here that allow this beauty cover to come off. And if that were to be off, you'd see cylinder number 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in a row. Ignition coils and spark plugs right underneath. You have your coolant reservoir over here for your radiator for your gasoline engine. You have your coolant reservoir for your hybrid system. Radiator fill for a gasoline engine. Oil dipstick. Oil filler neck. You have your power steering fluid and pump. Actually, that's your brake master cylinder rather, not power steering, excuse me. Don't want to get grilled in the comments there. Air filter right over here, mass airflow sensor, and you have a little fuse box here and able to jump the vehicle by pulling that as well. You get your positive lead over there and you can connect to any of these bolts for ground. Really tidy engine, and as you can hear, you hear nothing here until the vehicle starts. That is your auto start. It is functioning properly, and for those of you who are in the market for a hybrid vehicle, you want to make sure that your auto start and stop works properly, because the engine will only cycle itself on and off once the hybrid battery reaches optimal charge. If that battery is deteriorated and not taking a full charge anymore, that gasoline engine will stay running the whole time trying to charge that battery. So the fact that this vehicle shuts itself off and turns itself back on when you stop at a light or just when you're sitting idle is a very good sign for the health of the battery on the hybrid system. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. And speaking of future videos, we will be doing a complete test drive video of this vehicle. We'll be getting it on the road, putting it through its paces, and taking you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. So please join us for that. We'll include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. And as you can hear, the vehicle turned itself back off. Yes, your auto stop working. Folks, I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us. Hope to see and interact with each and every one of you soon. Now, just a quick note for those of you who are watching us from out of state or out of town, we do also have nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. If there's any questions or comments you have or you need a quote, just give us a call. You can get me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. Also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directauto-outlet.com. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.